talk a little bit about NBC and Haymon boxing. Obviously, you've been without Haymon for a while now, and you've complained in the past. You said that Danny had to catch a cab to the Amir Khan fight. Now you're with Haymon boxing. Obviously, they're doing big things for boxing. They brought it back to network television. People just have to have basic antenna cable. It opens up Danny Garcia to be in front of millions and millions of fans and just become a bigger star. Is that what you're hopeful for, or do you know that he's just destined? Because you've always spoke of destiny.
No, yeah, well, the thing is, it won't be better because, like you said, anybody can just have basic, you get NBC. It's been around for forever. It is a good exposure for Danny. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, NBC stepped it in, it's a great thing, you know what I'm saying, but Al wants to make it where the fighters get all the benefits. Al don't want to expose the guy that sits in the middle of the ring when the lights come on. He's about the fight. If you ever see the first show, you see how they got the guys with suits like corporate? He wants to make it different. They come out, they don't got their own music no more rap. So he wants to give it, you know what I'm saying, to me, the way I see it is, I don't know if that's the way he's thinking, I'm just saying the way I see it. I see corporate, I see professionals. He wants to expose these guys like football players, like basketball players. Now you get to see these guys only when they fight. And then 5 months later, you never heard from them. So that's a good thing, yeah. He wants to make these guys where they could go to a place and people recognize them. Real athletes, that's what they are. They deserve all that. These guys get hit in the face, man. These guys get punched. It's not easy to get punched in the face, man. That really hurts, man. People gotta understand, they gotta appreciate these guys. You know what I mean? Because people don't appreciate the something when it's gone. Then when it's gone, it's gone. So I was trying to bring boxing back to the fighters. That's the way it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? I'm happy for that. I'm real happy. NBC gave Al the chance to work together. I think he got other channels too. You know what I'm saying? For the young generation of tomorrow, the future of boxing is a great thing. It's a beautiful thing I was doing. I was doing the best because at the end of the day, it's about the fighter. You know what I mean? They call out all kind of names, this, that. No, he's doing a great thing. If you look at all his fighters, they all live okay. They all live comfortable. That's a good thing. That's not a bad thing.
How long would it be before other fighters that are not without Haymon say to themselves, wait a minute, I'm only making $50,000 and 800,000 people are watching me, Eric Bonet was just on Premier Boxing Champions and 1 million people watched him.
See, the thing I give advice to the fighters is, do your research, do your math. You got all these managers going around telling you lies. Do your research. Don't look at them, what they got, look at what their fighters got. Look at what their fighters got, their past fighters. Look at them, how they living. Then you choose from there. Do the right decisions. You know what I'm saying? If you see something, listen, boxing is like football. It's just like basketball. 1,000 guys can play football, but that one that makes it, that one that works hard. Okay? Try to do your research. You know what I mean? Make phone calls. Do your own footwork. That's what advices I give to the kids. Like when Danny was with other people in the past, I had plan B. Plan B was Danny to go to college while he was still young. Because when you see south of the border, when you see stuff like that south of the border, you can't sit there and hope. Because hope is just but a word. There is no hope. You got to work hard. But like you said, what happens to them kids? You know what I'm saying? They got to choose. They got to make decisions. They got to make phone calls. They got to do the right people, man. You got to have the right team. You got to have the right team. Because everybody that sits in front of you and smiles in front of your face doesn't mean they want good for you. That's the advice I give the young fighters of the future. Be smart.
Now he's got over 200 plus fighters. People are saying this is something like a monopoly, something like UFC. I think it's better than UFC, obviously because I'm a boxing fan, but do you think that the monopolization that he's holding over boxing is going to translate to good fights for the boxing fan?
It's going to be great because that's why, look, if you look at MMA, people look at MMA, they got the whole family comes out. The grandson come out, the granddaughter, the niece, the nephew. It's all about the whole family. Boxing, you get a lot of adults, you know what I'm saying? That's a good thing when you have the whole family, like wrestling. The whole family, that's good. That's when the whole family comes out, it grows bigger, and then more people get exposed, and the bigger it becomes, the better it becomes. Not the smaller the better, the bigger the better. Yeah, it's a great thing. There's nothing wrong with that, what he's trying to do. And people can say whatever they want to say. Because half of the people that say that about him because they got their hands in a cookie jar and their fighters they got ain't doing nothing.
Now, there's been rumors that the Haymon fighters this year are going to fight 4 times a year. Was that told to Danny that he could fight 4 times if he wanted to?
Yeah, when you're in Danny's level, that's what you want to do. Because remember, you got 8 weeks of camp. But you got to be in the gym before that. You got to be in gym shape before you get in fight shape. So it's more than 8 weeks. So can you imagine you're almost 4 months in the gym, and then like you got to be like fight 2 weeks and then back in the gym? No, it doesn't work like that. You got to give time because the body needs to rest. You got sparring. That's all fights, man. When you spar, that's another fight in your book.
So you're saying he won't fight 4 times this year?
No, I'm saying that's a good thing. 4 to 3. I'm saying that's the way it should be. It's 3 to 4 times a year. Yes, that's good. No, you don't want to fight, not that level anyway. You know what I'm saying? Not the elite fighters like this. Yeah, when you coming up, when Danny was coming up, he fought once a month. We was 10-0 before a year was over.